welcome back. Incognito podcast. I'm TT.
S.
PH. And we're back again for another podcast episode 38, Road to 1K, like, comment, subscribe.
Run it up.
Follow us on the ground. Stay tuned for when we drop.
Yes,
sir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. How's the family, bro? How's everyone?
Everyone's good, man.
Praise to God, man. Praise.
I think we dodged the bullet with the lockdown. Couple people thought that Boris Johnson, Mr. Johnson,
Let's catch the wines in the party.
Skis done.
So of course no one's gonna listen to me. He's talking about lockdown, fam.
No one can take him seriously.
Everyone's gonna have their own lockdown party. Worst case.
You get me? No, but it's actually
nuts.
peak when you think about it. So many people got fined about £10,000.
Out here, busting it down, catching the wines.
Yeah, the team over some shit.
These men were moving mad in the parliament.
It's magic.
How's he each other in the back?
No.
I said that another video got released when them in the garden as well, chilling together. There's another video, so to God,
they say that.
2 episodes.
Yeah, bro, all these MPs and shit, they're just chilling in the garden.
They really just be fucking each other.
I can't lie, yeah. The UK government's a bit of a joke though, because how's he still the PM?
He's a joke. Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
But was he caught partying as well?
Yeah.
My man still the Prime Minister.
Actually, I don't know if he was still partying, but he was definitely in the garden when hella man were there.
Come
He's
on,
definitely
man.
there.
We need to wake up.
No social
And make some moves, man.
He's definitely about.
Can't be doing that.
Come on,
Definitely
man.
about what?
The party and shit, you would love that.
This lot thing,
Yeah, definitely like that.
No, fuck.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's some fucks, man.
No, but come
You
January,
gotta do better, fam.
it's definitely lockdown come January, though. I think,
I
man.
doubt it.
Can't lie, the cases are coming up, fam. Like, I might even put it here.
The country will lose too much money if we go into another lockdown.
But everyone's been losing money, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't want to make it worse. Because if we go into another lockdown, they most likely will have to put people on furlough again. And I feel like the furlough,
man.
they
loved it. You loved it.
What's the Asian MP called? He already
Sadiq Khan.
No.
Sadiq Khan.
Some other guy, but he already introduced a £1 billion scheme for businesses. But that's not enough. It's not like that.
Yeah,
This is recently.
Well, explain that. And if you guys know what
So
else.
there's a new grant for businesses, isn't it? Because of what's happening now, isn't it?
They lost
There's
profit.
£1 billion
I said it's not enough.
grant or whatever, scheme, whatever. And then people are complaining saying that that's not enough, etc.
But that's what they don't understand though.
I'm
Like,
not sure.
that grant is probably money coming from our pockets, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
the
tax money and everything. So if they're asking for more, that means you're also asking for the government to charge you more in your taxes. So if anything, it's like you're just paying more.
Okay.
No, not really, but
It's kind of
I don't think they'll increase tax. Like, they'll just
I'm sure they will, bro.
No,
Even if they're not
they'll
increasing
just borrow
tax,
more
they'll
money.
keep-
Like, they'll just print more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like,
gonna
first
cost.
come-
Like,
Like obviously, like
Overall, that's gonna cost the whole country.
like for taxes, whatever. Like they definitely split this for education. This is for this. This is for that.
Yeah.
Or they definitely have like a reserve. Like this is for just in case.
every
You know
country
what I
has a
mean?
reserve.
So I feel like regardless, they'll find a
Take
way
it.
to charge us for it, bro. Because
They did though.
bro,
They
you
already
said,
did.
that's what I'm saying.
Congestion charge. They increased it.
Literally, they're increasing
The
prices.
ULEZ, the
Different
expansion. Oh, they basically have
Bro,
them.
now,
Crazy.
now, you know, back in the day when you went to pick up or drop off someone at the
Airport,
airport, it was free. But now, literally, as soon as you enter the airport, you're paying £5.
straight.
It doesn't matter how long you stay. It could just be an in and out, couple
Serious?
seconds,
Yeah.
£5 automatically
To enter.
to enter, bro.
To drop off, even
And
if
that's
you drop off someone.
That's the case for everyone,
That's
even
mad, bro.
taxis,
Ubers,
Uber
everything,
drivers.
yeah.
So what drivers do now is they obviously
Everybody
put
walk.
£5 on top of
Oh, you have to walk, man.
That's nuts, bro.
yeah, me.
They're gonna make their money in it somehow. God damn. It's crazy.
But yeah, man.
Talking about this week, fam. I'm on fire this week. It's been a good week, man. You guys let us know in the comments as well, man. It's been a calm week, steady week.
Still alive, so I can't complain.
Okay, I had deadlines, so we got them done. Life's good. Get to the topic for today. Got a few topics for you guys. Any other topics you guys want us to cover, comment down below. DM us on IG. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on the ground ASAP. But yeah. So the first one today is it wrong to separate art from the artist?
wrong to separate art
What's your
from the
thoughts, those
artist?
on the comments, and you guys?
Who wants to go first?
I don't think it's wrong.
You don't think it's wrong?
No. Is it wrong to separate art from the artist? No.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
About R. Kelly, so you still bang his music and shit.
That's a little bit sticky one.
For me, it's dependent on what they do.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Like,
Depends on the context.
So I'm mad like sexual because
Yeah.
either way, you listening to their music, they're gonna profit off of it, innit?
With the label,
So-
Yeah, it's
Stuff
true.
like-
Like obviously, yeah. Only to a certain extent. So like you just said, depending on what they've done, you'll be more inclined to not listen to their song, maybe, you know. Because obviously, bro, you don't want to be listening to.
Say in a club, yeah, and they're playing this tune and you catch your mind, and you just do what you done. You gotta just stop the wine.
They weren't even
Can't
playing.
wind
They weren't even playing in the
I'm
club.
not even saying okay,
No,
fuck
but
okay,
I
you
mean, like,
already know it's cancelled.
Most of
I'm just saying in general.
But that's the thing, though, bro. Like most of these,
Gotta
even
stop
when
the wine
you,
and just move on.
even like let's say drill artists, yeah,
Mm.
most people, especially people like us, we listen to drill and that. So
Mm.
we're basically listening to people who promote killing each other and
Yeah.
shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
still wrong,
so
innit?
where do we draw the line?
I think
You're
talk,
more
we should
originally
like you
than
can't
that.
listen to them at all if they like sexual assault or like rape or anything to do with children and that.
Mm.
Oh, it's madness.
Yeah.
The thing is,
So
yeah,
if it's killing someone, it's calm.
that's right. I'm joking. No, okay, so it's
No,
bad, but
So crazy, but it just
I was
how
still
it is in
listening to it. I
our
was still
community.
listening to it, but when it comes to
To
like,
be fair, that's what they're preaching in their songs, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's the
so if you're gonna listen to it, you're basically you already know that that's what you're
Facts.
like. You know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like
They're not gonna
sexual
talk-
assault
they're not
and
talking
shit,
about that shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
everyone knows
interesting.
that's wrong, everyone knows that's
but when it
fucked
comes
up,
to like stuff like sexual
so-
assault,
no.
I don't know, it's kind of weird because, like, for example, an artist can be accused of sexual assault but not guilty. Like, for example, you know the Lil Mosey, you know Lil Mosey, the rapper. This was, I think, like 6 months ago, he was accused of raping him. And then hella man cancelled him, whatever,
Yeah.
blah, 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 man went under the radar, whatever. And then now he just came out saying he has evidence that she gave consent.
Yeah.
So if that bus is in the court,
what
so
next?
no, like these men are cancelling him for what?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you can't just.
You're making a good point.
Like, it's weird. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird.
No, you're making a good point. I feel like until it's actually confirmed, there's nothing in the air. Like R. Kelly was confirmed, and that's why he is clearly cancelled. That's why he's in a pen right now. But like the Lil Mosey thing, I didn't even know he eventually got consent. As soon as I heard
So
that
he said
shit,
he said he has some places. His lawyer said he has evidence.
as
that
soon as I heard he was guilty
he
about
gave
rape,
consent.
But it depends.
I
on
won't listen to him anyways. But
It depends
I
how
took
you
a
listen
shit
to
from-
music as well, because there's some people who will hear a song on the radio or just passing by and they'll hear a song that they like, do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they won't look into the artist,
Of
they'll
course,
just add the song to their playlist and whatnot. Maybe, let's say the artist in question is a rapist, yeah. They'll be playing the song without knowing, do you know what I'm saying? So in that case, really, they're separating the artist from the art without even,
I don't even know the artist,
you
innit?
know what I'm saying? Like, so,
yeah, you
So-
can, yeah. Okay.
so if a situation like that can happen, you could say that art and artists are kind of two separate entities by default now.
Yeah, they are two separate shit. But if you know of what man has done, for
Yeah.
example, something like
Don't
crazy,
turn a blind eye to it.
and you know like what is
Yeah,
guilty,
yeah.
whatever. You listen to it, okay. No, I'm not saying like you have to officially unlike it. Like, you gotta like the tune in it, but you're still gonna be benefiting him anyways. Like think
Yeah,
about it like
get
this, for
our
example,
money,
if
man.
man was a rapist, if you're putting bread in a rapist's pocket,
Literally.
you know what I mean?
But no, literally, even back to what you said, like, I think they're two different entities because, like, there's certain girls be like, oh, I like his music, but I don't like him. So you can separate the two, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the
Yeah,
artist
let-
or what you know,
let's
the
talk
artist.
about artists.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
But yeah.
artists and art in general, like
Mm.
not people that have done fucked up shit.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just talk about art and artists in general.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you think that you can separate the artist from
You
the?
definitely can.
Yeah, definitely. There's certain, even me, there's certain songs I like
But I'm saying about
that
that.
I don't really like the artist.
There can be guys
Not
who
that
are
I
just
did
like,
anything extreme, but it's just that I don't really.
even the guy like shit personalities, like I
Yeah.
don't fuck with his mindset or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't like my man, but his music's hard.
Yeah.
Bang
But
is a
there
banger.
there has to be a line drawn in it. Like there's boundaries,
Facts,
and
that's
past
for
that,
sure.
it's crazy. You know?
Facts, especially the
Regular
sexual
shit.
assault.
Mm.
That's a boundary you can't pass. You know what I'm saying?
Can't close to that. She can't even come close to that.
No cap, man. I think we're done. We said we need to see on that one. You guys let us know your thoughts on that one. Can you separate art from the artist? Let us know in the comments down
But do
below.
you know what though? Like we're talking about arts right now, yeah, when it comes to music, but obviously there's other forms of art here. So let's say someone, I don't know, makes some invention which is mad useful.
Yeah.
Okay? And you come to find out that person is the worst person in the world.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're gonna stop using his invention, his technology or whatever he's made?
Alright.
So let's
There's definitely
say,
examples of
look
that.
at Apple for example. Yeah?
Mm.
Imagine we came to find out Steve Jobs was a rapist, or I'm not saying he is, don't you get me? But let's say we came to find out he did a mad thing. Would we stop using apples? Like,
No.
That's a
I wanna stop.
That's a very good question.
I won't ever stop. Let's be real. It's
That's-
too big to stop. Like,
yeah,
bro.
it's true, but obviously
No, but I think that's. I don't
you
know.
can't
You guys
choose
ask
it.
the
You can't be
question
biased. Know what I'm saying.
No, but like this, I think Apple in a way they're changing lives. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like with all the tech, like there's that like this Apple technology is being used to do head shit. You know what I mean?
It's a big company
It's a
now.
big-
It's
you know
not
what I mean,
like
like,
it's just one person.
It's doing like like, it can't be
But
like for example when it comes to music, whatever, the artist, whatever, that's just one entity, that's one person. But when it comes to like these
There's a lot of
major
people
companies,
behind.
they're so like you know what I mean?
Facts. Behind a lot of big things.
Yeah, maybe because they have like a board of directors in it. Maybe they'll decide to kick my man out. Because that happens a lot, you know, bro. That these founders get kicked out
yeah, they do
from the
stuff.
board of directors and shit. Maybe that happens in it, but
Fair enough.
I even think at some point Steve Jobs did get kicked out of his own company.
yeah,
If
I
you
heard.
know-
Yeah, I
if
think I
you
got it from
know,
there.
you know.
I got it
So,
from
Then
there.
he came back or something.
Yeah, nobody's saying
That's so mad. That is mad.
It's mad. He came out and
Imagine
made
the-
it bigger, fam.
Can you imagine
Turned
the
it on to
dedication and the faith?
Yeah, that's when he started. Like, that's
Awesome.
when he like his men were hit. If you guys know the story, you know the story.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
leave him on.
Moving on. Second question. Put a picture here. That's my phone, fam. You guys have seen the post already, innit? Girls are programmed to like the bad boy, so it's time to settle down. They want a good boy. What's your man's taking that? Facts or cap?
I think it's shoes.
I think it depends, you know.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely
it's
depends.
Like when I say it depends, I mean
Yeah.
like you know the definition of a bad guy.
Yeah,
Of course, there's some girls who want the street nigga.
yeah.
I think like most girls they just don't want someone who's
nerd.
not even a nerd, like who doesn't lose that masculine aspect. Can be a
Yeah.
nice guy,
No,
but
100%,
still
100%.
still be like a alpha or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Put his foot down and
That-
that.
that's what they
But,
want.
yeah, let me touch
That's
on
what
my
they
SSA
want.
real quick,
Yeah.
innit? So, I think what S is saying is facts, and I watched this somewhere, it's like they want those traits that a bad guy has, but in a sense they are.
But it could be
It's
a
only the
compliment.
bad guy that's showing those traits. The
Yeah.
nerd is not showing those traits. That's why they go for them.
Yeah.
That's what the guy explained. If I remember, I would have given him his credit, but yeah, man.
It's not the
That's
fact
what
that
I'm
it's
trying
not
to
the
say.
fact that they don't like bad guys because they do bad things. They
Mm.
like
It's the
they
trait.
like those guys
Confidence and-
the confidence, I guess,
Fearlessness.
the materialistic stuff they provide and whatnot.
Mm.
But like you said, it's more of a personality trait
Facts.
that they're attracted to, which obviously
Yeah, I agree on that.
includes confidence, I guess, charisma, a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do agree with that. I feel like even the main reason why girls think that it's even some subconscious for them. They don't know why they like those things, isn't it? It's only when
they see it everywhere.
Yeah, this-
social media, their favorite rappers they listen to. They're from the hood, right?
Program, literally.
They're
They see it
exposed to
everywhere you look.
that's what's
You see it.
glorified on the
Right.
net. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure if like it's also because of like the environment we live in that we think that that's what those girls are attracted to. But I'm sure on a bigger scales, on a bigger scale,
They're attracted to the traits. They see the traits.
girls, not all girls, majority of girls are not attracted to
They
you.
definitely
to
yeah.
that. You know what
It's
I'm
because
saying?
like the world we're in, basically.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's why we think that.
Exactly.
Well, we're the culture. Though.
If you start
We're
exploring
everything.
other cultures, moving around the world, like the world, meeting new people, you know what I'm saying? People who are obviously on a higher wavelength and who are doing bigger things for themselves, we'll come to find out that, bro, we'll look down on even these things. We'll be like, yo, is that really what you like? Is that what you're on? You get me? Like, it will basically have like, it will look really cool to us, innit?
I feel your exposure is key.
Yeah, as long as the guy is like firm, he still has his masculine traits, but at the same time he's a nice guy.
That's true,
cool,
that's
man.
true.
But you can't be them people like them who let girls walk all over them.
You can't be one of those, man. You can't be one of
that's
those.
what then like they
Yeah,
get
yeah,
caught
no
by
girl,
that. I think
bro.
that's their definition of a nice guy.
Yeah.
Someone who they can just walk all over and do anything with them. That's their definition of a nice guy. You know what I mean?
100.
That's why
Females
they say-
watching, let us know what's a bad guy and a good guy. You know what I'm saying in the comments for you. But no, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say the wavelength thing. I think it's true. Exposure is key, and yeah, man, it's a mad thing. But back to the social media where you're like, the bad boy image is glamorized.
Yeah.
Do you think if being a nerd was glamorized, do you think they'll gravitate towards him? Or
What do
not?
you mean by nerd though? As in terms
Like
of
being nice and just being, you know.
simp.
No, but that's the thing.
Not only simpy, but
Bro, where
Bro.
like even
yeah, the simpy for a nice person.
What do you mean?
But just like a nerd, geeky glasses. Say that was glamorized on social media. Do you think that would change the way women view those?
So that's
guys?
the thing.
Or
Like
they'll
women,
just innately like what they like.
that's what I'm saying. Women are innately attracted to certain traits.
Traits, yeah.
It's not even a society thing. Like they're also naturally attracted to certain things. Of course, the environment they grow up in can affect the way they see things, but deep within them, I'm sure they're really attracted to certain things naturally, innit? So obviously confidence is in there. So you could be a nerd, but be confident, you know what I'm saying?
You know what you say nerd? Are you talking about like these
Confident yourself, man.
computer geeks and shit? Is that what you're talking about? But even, I think that even like social media gave that face, you know what I mean? Like, bro, there's so many people that I know who are like, love this computer, like, bro, they know everything about computers and shit, like they build computers themselves, bro, they're like people like us, like regular people. It's like social media gave them computer guys that kind of face.
Exactly.
Like, chubby guy with glasses, you know, that's
No,
not reality, you know what I mean?
Now I feel like even YouTubers are becoming more powerful than rappers, if anything.
Bro,
They're starting to have way more influence.
Bro.
People even like them more. They admire them more.
Look at their
That's what I'm
views,
saying.
bro. Their daily views get more views than rappers get for their music.
Literally, so it's getting to. I feel like the cars are
Tiger
switched.
shifting. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But yeah, before we move on, what do you think, Esther? Do you agree with him that it's just innately what they like as a woman, as their genetic makeup? Was it a case where
Influence too.
by social media glamorized?
Of course, like
What's
stuff
your
like
view?
confidence, like stuff like that. Of course, that's
Everyone's
like,
attracted to.
that's attractive, isn't it? But I think like environment has a huge factor.
Yeah,
Massive,
it's
like,
clear.
probably the biggest factor. Like, for example, someone living here and someone living back home, they would have like two completely different ideas. You know what I mean?
Fact. So
It's
in the village, so
Because it's the
So
environment they
it's
grew up in, isn't it?
100%.
The environment, I think, is the top when it comes to
No cash. You guys let us know your thoughts in the comment. But yeah, just for the young guy watching that's like struggling, or whether I should be a good or bad guy, what's your advice on that?
be a good guy, keep your masculine traits, don't it? Like, don't be
Trust
fucking let people like be firm, innit? Like a nice guy is just look at the word
Just be
nice.
you.
No, it's a normal guy, not even a nice guy, man. Like this shit is basic, like be having like manners and shit. That should be
common sense.
expected, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That should be like.
Just say, don't let people walk over you. A nice guy is basically someone who is nice by force. That's what I'm saying. Whereas a good guy is someone who's good because he wants to. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be nice by force. You don't want to be nice just to please people and just for people to like you. It's got to be natural. It's got to be you.
Okay.
You don't want to expect anything in return because you're nice.
Facts.
Do you get me?
Just do it because it's you, and so like my boy A, my boy S, and PH said just be you and keep the masculine traits.
Keep your foot
You know
firm,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Keep it calm.
But yeah,
Hold it down, you know what I
hold
mean?
it down, so she don't hold you down. You know what I'm saying? But that rhymes. So he right. But yeah, going on to the last topic. Come on, bro. You want to see that? Link will be in the description for our reaction channel. Go solo up to that. But yeah, moving on to the last but not least statement. I'll let you handle it, bro.
Yeah, man. So big question for everyone.
Get ready.
What are you lot's deal breakers when it comes to marriage? So, let's say you're dating someone, and after a few months, after some time of you two spending together and everything, getting to know each other, they do something,
Or something.
they tell you something about themselves that makes you.
Right.
I said they
That
told me
makes
something about
sense.
themselves.
Oh,
What are you trying to tell me? They ain't told me already.
What are those things for
That
you,
scare
man?
me.
Oh, deal breakers. And this is even before the marriage, isn't it?
Yeah, before marriage.
Yeah, before the marriage,
If
that's
you're
the word.
married, then it's too late.
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause I
Oh,
don't
you
need
can always
divorce.
divorce, boy.
I'm not trying to divorce still.
That's the last resort, really. No one
Exactly.
really wants to get the gold.
But this is basically a last resort if it occurred during the marriage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, let's put it before now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying
before,
before. I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
before.
Ah, God.
Damn.
So,
Your stuff.
hey, let's stop, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Nah,
Let's
from
go.
that side, I started before. You start from that side.
What's scaring you, man?
No, I'm not even scared of that.
I need to give context
think
to
of
it.
it,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
facts.
Like,
Shit, deal breaker. Fuck, man. Alright, cool. One deal breaker. Let's say like she's just randomly. She's like, yo, I don't like her mom.
that's crazy. But what
Even if she gives me a
that's
valid
What
reason.
if it's a valid reason? Like proper, like I've
Nah,
heard
that's
stories.
mom's still like, moms you don't like
For
her.
example, I heard stories like on TikTok and shit of people talking about their life, whatever, and their parents, so the parents will leave them at home, go to party, they'll go to their boyfriend's house, like leave, you know what I mean, stuff like that, like
They could have good
neglect,
reasons.
like
though.
serious neglect.
They could have good reasons.
Huh? How does that relate to what I'm saying?
That could be the reason why she don't like her mom.
Because my mom is.
No, say for example, as a kid,
Yeah.
her growing up, her whole childhood, her mom wasn't like, you know how a normal mother is like portrayed, how a normal mother is
Wait,
loving,
you
caring.
saying she doesn't like her own mom or she doesn't like
my
your
mom.
Your mom. Oh,
That's different.
I thought you were talking about her mom.
No.
No, but still, if she has a good reason of not liking your mom, then
That's crazy, but like,
That's a deal breaker.
I thought you meant
My mom
that's
is
crazy.
everything to me,
I
bro.
thought you meant her mom.
Mom, if she don't like my mom don't
Yeah.
like
Well,
her.
so what?
it's done. I
Are you
don't
gonna
care how-
introduce your girl that quick? Crazy.
You said I'm about to marry her now.
yeah.
Oh, just about to marry you.
Us,
We're taking it serious.
usually, let's say you're dating to marry.
No, I thought you meant like beginning stage, like
If
say
I'm
you
dating
get
to
to know
marry
each other,
now,
it's
it's
not
not
like-
now.
Whichever, because
Yeah, no, no.
even if it's a deal breaker in the first stage,
It's
it's
deal
going to be a
breaker.
deal breaker anyways later on. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter when, but what are the deal breakers? You get me?
Okay, you guys, deal breakers will coming down below.
Damn.
But yeah, she don't like my mom, that's one.
No, that's
Let me think
crazy.
about some other ones.
No.
But what if your mom don't like her? And that's the reason she
It's
don't
done,
like her.
It's done, it's all, it's done, it's
Is
all.
it?
My mom.
Is it?
But
What
she
if-
got
what if your
valuable
mom
reasons
like-
though.
What if she don't
Making
like
it
her?
personal.
What if she doesn't like her just because of the
No.
way she looks or her culture?
I'm saying if your mom don't like her, so that's the reason she's like a bit, cause
Yeah, moms you don't like her, it's not going.
Is it off? It's off?
Yeah, it's off.
is it?
Nah.
My mom knows
Come
on,
best.
say for
My mom
example,
knows
look.
But let's say you don't think she has any issue though.
Well,
Because
That's it, my mom sees something I don't see.
Nah,
you
Well,
can't just be like
Mom's
that.
always
stuff
right,
like
bro.
that,
I don't
yeah,
care.
It always has to do with like
Just, do you agree or
culture
disagree?
or like where they're from. Like it's never
Yeah.
ever a.
That's what I'm
But I
saying.
know how my mom is in it.
But
She's
you
more
got-
modern, so it's not even about really a culture.
But you're still gonna
That-
you're still gonna ask her why.
Exactly.
Because what you're telling us right now is your mum will see your girlfriend and tell you nah, and you won't ask any questions. You'll just be like, okay, I need to break up with you because my mum don't like you. That's what you're saying.
To
And
be
you're not
honest-
gonna ask your mum why she doesn't like
To
her.
be honest, yeah, I might also why. But at the end
You
of the
might
day,
or
You
you won't.
definitely will, man.
at the end of the day, it's getting
Remember-
locked off regardless.
It's not a normal girl. This is a girl that you love. You're
Yeah.
about to marry, not a.
Like you
I'm
like
with
this
any
girl.
reasons. I'm with any reasons, but she says no is a no, fam. But while I think of other ones, you guys let me know in the comments if you agree. And S and PH, bro, think of. Say
I was
your
saying,
own.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
something
right.
like not being
Moms
that
you don't like her,
driven.
who else?
As in like,
Yeah, that's a.
but when it comes to that, what if? Okay, say what if your significant other wants to be a housewife? You're like, I have no problems with that.
I
I don't
don't
mind.
mind that either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Infinity, nah. I'd be
Yeah,
cool
that's what I'm
with
saying.
that.
If she wants to be that, then okay.
So I
but
want
if-
to take care of my wife.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But if she's like, I don't
I
know.
don't see where you might be coming from. For me,
That's
that's
what I'm thinking of.
But if the thing when she's lazy, like, yo, she's a housewife,
Like,
but
she
she don't
patterns the
do shit.
household, she has that
take
pattern.
care of
Look,
the kids, pick them up from
And
school
that's
on
calm.
time.
But if the thing where she just wants to chill at yard, you come home, there's no food,
Yeah, 'cause look
the
at
whole
that.
place is dirty, fuck.
Put up some lingerie, trying to use that to make up for it.
If you get that vibe from her in the beginning,
I hate both.
that definitely translates to
Come on now.
that would definitely translate to her being a housewife. If that's her personality and her
Yeah.
like traits, that will definitely translate later on in.
Yeah, what do you mean from the beginning?
Like for example, say from the beginning, you just see like the way she just like she has like no drive, like she's just very lazy and shit like that. But even if she says I'm gonna be a housewife, whatever, that will definitely translate to that. Like, you're
That's
gonna come
who she is,
home,
bro.
she'll give you
Moldy plates.
For
After a
that,
long day, bro, secure the bag.
what about her morals? Like, when it comes
Yeah,
to
that's
morals,
negative, bro.
okay, for me, for example, if she doesn't believe in God, for example, that's a write-off, boy.
you obviously
I
like,
can't be asked to teach you and convince you
We're
that God
religious
exists.
people,
You know
fam.
what
God
I'm
has to
saying?
be involved.
But I'm sure
down.
there's other things man can think of. So God,
Yeah, God's very.
maybe she's not family orientated. Because I want the family.
Well,
I
for
want
me-
my family to be tight.
yeah, like definitely
Family got
being
value.
family orientated.
Family, marriage.
When I see some stuff like when girls are like, nah, I don't want a kid, or I don't like children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is some
Yeah.
weirdo
When-
shit.
when I hear that
What
shit-
the hell was that?
Bro, you're a whole female. I don't even like
That's
using
so-
the word female. You're
Right.
a woman and you don't want to have kids.
That's weirdo, man.
The fuck?
Those are anomalies, innit? But when I hear that shit, it's foreign to me. 'Cause
It's definitely anomalies,
most
man.
women, they don't talk like that. They like
Yeah,
kids.
no,
They
sure.
want to have a lot of kids. So it's like, that's a bit fucked.
Should be
But
like,
man,
you know
it's
what I mean?
that.
Like a regular shit.
Maybe the way
Trust
she
me.
spends her money, she's too materialistic, for example.
yeah, that's another one.
There's
She
that-
likes expensive shit.
She wants it now, fam. I'm telling her, yo, I'm trying to
But
bring
like,
the baddest
no
house. I'm trying to.
impossible can ever wife someone like that. Or if, like
Can't
me,
never,
I don't
God
like
forbid.
someone who asks me for shit. I'll get it for you, 100%.
Yeah.
But don't like tell me,
Demand
get me
it,
that.
demand it,
Don't
yeah.
demand
Someone
it.
who expects things.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo, Esther's pattern, fam.
That's-
You can't be the
that's-
wildest shit around it.
You can't be like,
I'm
nah,
saying,
I don't
fam.
like that.
We do it when we want you.
Like even when it comes like even down to that simple shit. Say if you're at home,
Yeah.
let's say if I'm washing something, my dad tells me, my mom tells me, yo, wash the dishes, and I'm
Yeah.
already doing it.
Yeah,
I
for
don't want to do it
sure.
anymore.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
I'm not doing it because yo, like,
Oh,
I'm
bro,
not doing it.
ego, fam. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gotta come from me.
You know what I mean?
It's just gotta be genuine.
Like for me, yeah,
The whole time.
she has to be like on D, like if she's a Muslim, she has to be like religious. She can't be like, because she's gonna be taking care of the kids, innit?
Yeah, you don't
So
want
if
that
she's
to-
not religious and like not
ladies.
praying and shit,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
of course she,
You don't
like,
want her to influence her kids.
you know what I mean?
negatively.
She ain't gonna grow, like the kids ain't gonna grow up praying
For
and
sure,
shit. If
for sure, for
she's gonna be
sure.
at home, really, you know what I mean?
Nah, 100. For me, she's got to share similar values as me,
100%.
bro. Especially when it comes to the main things, you know, like even beliefs when it comes to what's good in life and just ideologies, you know, like. I
Otherwise,
don't
like,
get
if
into specifics and
you have conflicting
Yeah,
beliefs, bro,
yeah.
that's a disaster waiting to happen. bro.
Literally.
Like, literally.
Yeah,
you got to
Facts.
merge, bro.
Facts.
Because when you have kids, if your opinions diverge, the kids are going to be confused.
Word.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro.
We ain't even gotta say names, fam.
You know, like, I'll tell you that shit on.
Yeah,
You know, like,
it's
this,
mad.
you know that guy who's one day comes as a Muslim, the next day he's a Christian.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
He switches it up every single day. One day he's a Muslim, the next day he's a Christian. I swear to you. Where's your Bible? What did I tell you guys?
I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian, yeah?
You're
See,
confused,
that's
brother.
Bible.
Hey, brother, you're confused.
You're
I'm telling
confused,
you.
brother.
You can't be a
How can you
Christian.
have
It's a comedy. Hey, let's put it here.
Bro, one day he was wearing a camis, the next day he was holding the Bible, fam.
Who are you, brother? Let us know. Let us
That was
know.
funny.
That shit had me tired. Bro,
The
this
guy
shit-
was like, I swear you were holding the Bible
Yeah.
yesterday.
Okay.
The guy was acting
man.
clueless.
See what parents be doing, man. So make it known where you stand. You know what I'm saying? But shit, what else is Dealbreaker, man?
Bro, I got something in mind, but I ain't gonna say it, man.
Save your chest, man.
No, it's too much. I ain't trying to hurt no one.
Nah. Save your chest,
I
bro. That's
ain't
what
saying
they're coming
that
for,
one,
bro.
right?
It's Incognito, bro. You're good.
I ain't saying that, man. I ain't trying to. You get
Hey,
me?
if you know the Dealbreaker page is trying to say, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But
Of course they don't.
yeah, man.
You guys.
Just being classy, fair and God, being on your shit.
Even like,
Well,
yeah.
Believing
When it
in
comes to like stuff like hygiene, like overall hygiene,
Yeah.
like, bro,
100% important.
if
No
you
debate.
have to be, bro, you have to be clean as female.
Very clean,
Bro,
As no debate. No debate.
Hygiene has to be there, man. Like that just, what they say, give the ick. Literally,
If we're not clean, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
She can't be doing drugs.
Yes, cigarette, even
Cigs.
cigs.
No pills, none of that foolishness.
What if she
no.
drinks beers?
She's a drinker.
Yeah.
For yakas, yo, that's crazy. Man, every weekend she's blacked out. No way.
But
No,
you man are
can't
telling me
drink
that
that too anyways, but
Oh yeah.
if mumsy don't like her, you're still gonna marry her.
yeah.
Not meaning to say marry her.
If not, like, if there's no valid reason, yeah, I'm gonna marry her. Like, if the reason to me ain't valid, bro, I'm gonna marry her. But I know my mom. My mom would never, like, my mom would never
That's what I'm
ever
saying.
do that. Never,
She's
ever.
not biased.
Huh?
That's what
I'm saying like she
my
would
mum's
know.
not biased,
Like,
fam. She's
my mom's heart is too big. Like, she would never ever like. That will never like.
She's gotta have a
Like,
good reason.
because you know your girl, you know your girl's a calm girl, innit? So there'll be no reason
Why
for
bring
your
her to mum's?
Exactly,
I know she's better.
there'll be no reason for your mum to say anything, innit? So that's how it is for me. Like, I know my mum will never.
no cap.
But if
We're
like,
saying for people who do have parents who are kind of
like
biased
it's a culture and shit.
That's-
Like even in Islam, that shit is like haram. That's forbidden. You can't do that. If there's no valid reason, you cannot prevent your daughter
Even
or
for us,
son
it's
getting
still wrong,
married.
innit?
That's
Parents can't be
wrong.
forcing
That's a big
forcing
sin.
the
You can't do that.
Definitely.
ideology on.
And that happens a lot, like because
Yeah.
of culture and shit. That's
100%.
mad.
Yeah, it's fucked, fam. Because a lot of people are in those situations where your parents never tell you the real reason why they don't like her. It could just be she's from a different culture, but they make up some other false lies, fam.
No, but you would
Oh,
know.
she did this
You would
or
know
she-
deep down. Like, you can't say she did this because that's you know her, innit? Like you would
To
know
some
deep
extent,
in now.
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to chat to your parents on a level and tell them, yo,
Pops,
man's not
this
a
is the
little
one,
kid,
fam.
though, you know what I mean? Like,
I gotta leave with her, you know what I'm saying?
100.
But yeah, we'll possibly end it here. You guys, let us know how you feel about this one. Also, what's your thoughts on the three statements we covered?
mhm.
You separate art from the artist. What else did we cover? What's the deal breakers in marriage? What leading up to that stage?
Why the girls? Yeah.
Good and bad boys. Those are in the comments down
Yeah,
below.
scroll down below.
Road to 1K. I'm out.
Run out.